Okay, so news broke that Caesar served Puma and Teddy a cease and desist. Basically, he don't want nobody using his stuff. In a nutshell, basically, that's the bigger picture. They saying that they thought it was cool. Caesar gave them his permission. To be honest, I think that's cap. To be honest, y'all, I think that's cap. As we all know, the whole reason why Puma and Caesar fell out to begin with was because Puma had opened a shop. If y'all heard the train, I'm at Real. Y'all know I'm at my night job. Most of the time I'm up here, I'm at my night job. But anyway, if y'all heard the train, that's what y'all heard. But nonetheless, the whole reason why Caesar and Puma beefing to begin with was because Puma had opened up a shop. He felt not far away from where Caesar's shop was. And if I'm not mistaken, then the chicken wing situation happened, which was, when Black Ink first came out, I was still a child. I didn't really understand, but it wasn't until, my good Judy has her own business. I told y'all I don't hang with a lot of women, but my good Judy has her own business, so she had to break it down to me why the disrespect behind it. It's taken like she told me. I didn't understand it until she broke it down to me. I couldn't understand why. I thought Caesar was on some hate and stuff, like why you don't want your friend to have their own business because you got your own business. Like, why they can't have their own business too, But my good Judy had to break it down to me and explain it to me that the problem was not that he opened his own business. It was when you, let's say, for example, when you have your own business, right? And then somebody comes not far away from your business with that same business, that creates competition. It could potentially take money out your pocket, because that's like with 2 7-Elevens in the same neighborhood. Would you rather be the only 7-Eleven? If that's your 7-Eleven, would you rather be the only 7-Eleven in that neighborhood, or would you want another 7-Eleven in that neighborhood? Because that's competition. They instead of you having all the money, basically you got to split the money. So, I didn't really see it until she broke it down to me. Like, you would rather have all the money. That's just business, strictly business. You want it to be off yourself. So until she told me, really, technically, he could have, out of all the places he could have opened a business, he chose to do it right up the road from Caesar. You know what I'm saying? Not far from him. So it kind of makes it like, damn, bro, like you could have did it on the other side of town or another city over. Why you had to do it by me? But I got it when she, broke it down to me. It creates competition. It could potentially create, y'all know I have a speech impediment. It could potentially create static between y'all. Nonetheless, so I don't get the vibe from Caesar that he ever told them it was okay. I don't get that vibe for him that he ever told them that. Y'all see how long they was beefing? That was real beef. That wasn't just for the show. That was real beef. Like, some stuff we see on TV, like, the Tommy and Scrappy off of Love and Hip Hop, when they were dating, they said they weren't really dating. They was doing that for a storyline. I don't know, but some stuff we be seeing on TV, I do think it's cap. But I don't know. But the thing is, Caesar don't give me the vibe that he ever told them it was okay. I can't stress this enough. He don't give me that vibe. And to be honest, y'all, I never liked Teddy. I never liked Teddy. I never liked him. I always felt like, something was flawed about him. He struck me as the type of friend that just want to be along for the ride. Don't really put in no work. But I read on 2 articles that the whole Black Ink thing was really Teddy idea. It was really Teddy idea. So Caesar just had the connections to really bring it into fruition. You see what I'm saying? He really was the one that really brought the idea to light. But Teddy was really the mastermind behind Black Ink Crew. So for the people, because what made me read up on it was I kept seeing people saying, what does Teddy do? All he does is sit on the couch. And I thought about it. I'm like, well, damn, he don't pierce, he don't tattoo. I mean, even if that's your homeboy, like, at what point do he go home? Like, I get it, y'all kick it sometime, but what point do he just every time we see him on the show, he just messing with women, sitting on the couch, giving his opinion. But what do he really do? You know, even Caesar, we see him tattoo every now and then, you know. But they say he really the mastermind behind the whole. It's a mosquito that nigga got in here, y'all. I'm gonna have to turn this AC up to make him want to leave. But what does he do? You know, what does he do? But yeah, I can't see Caesar saying that. I can't see him saying it was ever okay. I can't see that for him. But I never liked Teddy. He always came across as a womanizer, somebody that, you know, I don't know. But like I always say, it's, to me, it's kind of like a two-sided sword, because it's part of me like he's a womanizer. It's a such thing as womanizers. But in the same token, I believe a lot of guys like him, they prey on women that don't know who they are, don't really have nothing going for themselves. So, you know, they allow themselves to, you know, be open to getting used. I could see Teddy liking, you know, as we all know, we see him mostly with red bones. Other than Sky, most of the women we see him with are red bones. And you could tell when he tried to holler at Young Bae, she really won't, you know. But other than that, majority of the women that he was hollering at really ain't really have much themselves. I mean, Tati had a, you know, she was just out here trying to make it, looking out for her family. She won't really, I'ma just say she won't like Young Bae for real, for real. When I say that, because Young Bae, as we all found out, Young Bae already has her own tattoo shop. She was really on the show to bring awareness to her shop without doing it. Like, her and Caesar had already talked about not talking about her shop on the show. That's why we did not know she had a shop the whole time. That's why I said I can't see Caesar doing that, because Young Bae had a shop before she even came on the show. She was just on the show. So, when, like, if you go look on her IG, back in the day when she first came up there, she was always talking about the show and this, that, and the third. But she has her own shop herself. I can't see him doing that. He made it clear with her that he did not want her talking about her shop on his show, because that's money out of his pocket. And to be honest, I never saw what they saw in Teddy, no way. I mean, he looked like he smelled good. Looking at Teddy, y'all remember that singer Gerald Levert? He was a big guy, but he looked like he smelled good and he kept himself up. Looking at Teddy, he reminded me of Gerald Levert. Like, you could tell he looked like he smelled good. He looked like he clean. He keep himself up. But Teddy got a smart ass mouth, and I can't do a man with a smart ass mouth. I can't do it. But nonetheless, yeah, y'all, Gerald Levert, he's still fine. I don't care what nobody said. Gerald Levert always been fine. I still love his music. I love his music. Baby, Hold On to Me. Thinking About It. I Was Made to Love You. Like, y'all can't tell me. I know it was it Kim Whitley. What was her name? The one that the funny one that did that interview said that they were supposed to get married. No, he was supposed to marry me. Okay, I was still a child when he passed away, but I was a baby then. But I don't care what nobody said. He was supposed to marry me. Okay. Yeah, y'all. I can't see him doing that. And to be honest, y'all, that's a fraud. Teddy is a fraud because he's supposed to be your friend. You low key, you linking up with the enemies. So really, technically, Teddy is a fraud because Caesar's supposed to be your friend. You're not supposed to be linking up with the enemy. I mean, even though they made up, but still, when Caesar bounced, you supposed to have bounced. But some people believe a check is a check no matter what. Some people believe, checks override loyalty. And I can definitely see that for Teddy. But nonetheless, I gotta put my phone on the charger.